Great professor.
But my uncle was a professor for years.
I even talk about my uncle was a professor at MIT. My uncle was one of the top people at MIT.
But I'm smarter than him. I'm smarter than anybody.
In fact, every time I say I had an uncle who was a great professor at MIT for 35 years, who did a fantastic job in so many different ways academically. He was an academic genius.
Only Professor John Trump, who is with us today, did not stop there. Now, when you went to MIT, I believe your original intentions, if they may be so described, was to go into electric power types of applications. Is that right?
That's right. I had become interested in the design of electric power machinery. And he has some wild ideas. But I've checked a few of them, and they stood up. For 6 weeks, I decided they were plausible and reasonable, and I abandoned the design of electric machinery and began studying the insulation of high voltages in vacuum and the acceleration of heavy particles to high energies.
Okay, now it's my understanding that John G. Trump, Trump's uncle, abandoned his life ambitions, MIT, being a genius, to take these documents and patents from Tesla given to him by the FBI and see what he could do with them.
This is about much more than particle physics. It is a secret project.
Well, you clearly have shown a post-war fascist a direct link to CERN. That's documented, yes. So it's not even like we need to theorize on that here. We also know that the Nazis were obsessed with just this kind of project. You know, they wanted the ultimate wonder weapon to dominate the planet.
Absolutely.
We went into John J. McCloy, who had a strong hand in getting CERN off the ground.
Let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel.
Nuclear is so powerful. My uncle explained that to me many, many years ago, the power, and that was 35 years ago. He would explain the power of what's going to happen, and he was right. Who would have thought?
What if Trump's uncle was right? What if he did develop time travel? Let's look at the books written in the 1800s and look at what seems to have come true. So let's add the books of Ingersoll Lockwood. The Baron Trump novels are children's novels written in 1893 and 1896 by American author and lawyer Ingersoll Lockwood, describing the future. Notice similarities between the image drawn in 1893 to the photo of Baron Trump. The book from 1893 is called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey and is about a boy named Baron Trump that found a secret portal and time travel. Yes, time travel, just like we're talking about. In the book, Baron Trump's mentor was called Don. In 1896, Ingersoll Lockwood wrote another one after Baron Trump called The Last President. Here's where it gets really weird. The book is about a very wealthy man who lived in New York on Fifth Avenue and runs for president but wasn't expected to win. Trump Tower is on Fifth Avenue in New York City. In the book, when he won, it surprised everyone. The people started rioting and protesting. Remember, this was written in 1800s. Now that's what I call a controlled election, a time machine from your Uncle Johnny. Late 1800s, books, Baron Trump and the Last President. Now remember, Tesla claimed to have a time machine and time travel. Now Ingersoll Lockwood lived in New York City at the same time as Tesla.
And in the same building.
So what if Ingersoll was Tesla's time traveler?
What is real, what is now, and what is the future?